It's done that twice now, where it just stops broadcasting, and even on my Streamlabs it has like it changes from the stop stream button in the bottom right to the go live button in the bottom right. Bed here for you to come through Waterford City. I don't know where that is. Two VODs today? Oh, multiple VODs today. We spent most of the time without running through the RTMP server. One of the benefits of that is the stream doesn't actually go offline when we lose connection. Are we going through coke? Probably not. Get stream sniped often? No, I wouldn't say often. I'll have people come by and say hi sometimes. Not super snipey. J Dubs, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch Hackers. Appreciate that, J Dubs. Maybe you could be more Patch Ryan, thank you very much for the host. Or the raid, rather. And welcome to Hitch, where I'm going to go set up my tent, and that's why I can't see anything, because I don't show my location when I'm setting up my tent, because I prefer to have people not know where I am. Oh, and I think I missed the sub. Harker, thank you very much for subscribing 12 minutes ago. Sorry I missed that. Alright. Almost found the spot. It was actually quite nice. Oh yeah, this will be good. This will be good. Alright. I just have to pick my favorite spot out. Just over here. p.m. hitting the set. Yeah, I guess I didn't want to go out and spend a bunch of money on food and booze, so I just ate what food I had on me, and then heading to a place to sleep for the night. What happens if a wolf comes to visit your tent? Are there lots of wolves in our island? That's news to me. Just trying to find a flattish piece of ground. That's probably doing right here. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. Was it a long way to Tipperary? Yeah, it took me like 3 weeks of hitchhiking on island to get here. Stay. That's a maybe. Okay. Well, I've been streaming for such a short amount of time, I haven't even plugged in my phone battery today. Like, that's extremely surprising. Let's see if I'm tucked away enough I can do this. Man, that is dry. It's actually raining. It's actually raining. Barely right now. It was raining more before. What's the day to get many rides? Just one ride. It was a good ride. I forgot how many miles it was, or kilometers, but what was it, 50 minutes? It was good. A very late start. Very, very, very late start. Was the driver as fast as he appeared? Like, it feels like you're driving fast because the roads are narrow, but he was going like 80 kilometers an hour for a lot of it. And as far as I know, most of those highways are 80. Some of them that are really narrow still have a 100-kilometer-an-hour speed limit on them, which is kind of insane. It's difficult to put in the dark. You can do it with your eyes closed by now. I can do it in very, very low light. I haven't tried to do it with my eyes shut or blindfolded. I want to do that on stream at some point here. Hey Harker, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. It's very generous. When you're 56, this looks like a nightmare hedge. Been there and was fun. Alright. Yeah, I'm sure at some point in my life I won't enjoy this, but I still do. Just stand up. Footprint. No cheese and crackers today? I did have cheese and crackers today, Helen. Oh, hi Helen. How's it going? I think I said in chat yesterday, but I don't think I... Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't think I said hi. Hey. There she goes. That was the backpack falling over. Okay. Yeah, we're still okay. First time pitch. 10 pitch on stream? No, we have to pitch the 10th on stream. Is it spritzing? It's raining, yeah. It's raining pretty good again.
that's the tent setup. Then you just stake out the corners and then we're good. Tent have an inner layer? Well, it's a tent body, which is just the fly, and then a tent body, which is just mesh, and there's a tent fly, which is polyester, which is your water resistant portion of it. You dry everything out in the morning, you don't. You pack it down wet if it's wet. So it was actually still kind of wet from the last time I used it. This pole's bent. No one can use bent poles. Straight. Not using titanium stakes, no. Just whatever's cheap. But I do have a titanium spork, so you know I've got my priorities right. Do you ever retreat the tent with waterproofing? Yeah, I did before this trip. Actually, the reproofing I had enough for the whole tent, except for this one corner on this part of the fly here. So that part gets saturated, the rest is fine though. There's that employee discount? Well, I don't have one anymore, do I? I don't get an employee discount for streaming on Twitch. Need $400 set of stakes. I think there's diminishing marginal returns on your amount you spend on stakes. Versus the actual usability of them, right? Never knocked on your tent while you're camping overnight? No. Sleeping pad, sleeping bag. Battery to recharge stuff overnight. The modem we're currently using. Come here, antenna. Come here, thank you. Don't fall over. Okay, modem. Pillow. It's a fleece jacket, but it's a pillow now. Is this tent waterproof against heavy rainfall? It's definitely not waterproof, water resistant. Excuse me. No. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Perfect. It's very bright. Okay. I'm not sure, can you see? There's a sheen to the tent. It's still wet from last night I slept in it. Actually. Okay, take boots off then. You set it up on sunny day to dry before it mildews? Oh yeah, I know. This tent's on its way out as well. Like it's seen better days. Is the tent repairable? Have you been it? It's probably repairable. I do love this tent. I would love if a tent manufacturer would like me to test out some kind of tent. I feel like the stream's getting to the level where maybe they'd be interested. Product sponsorship. But brands we have reached out to have not gotten back to us, so good shit. What's failing on it? The mesh is dying. There's holes in it. And the mesh is getting holy. The fly is getting holy. Everything's getting holy. You own a tent company, do you? Don't you also own an F-18? Yeah, it's just a very holy tent now. Holy tent. All is broken. All ain't right. Okay, let's get my sleeping pad in place. You can see an entire tent and everything else can go in the backpack. You don't need very much stuff. Jerome was telling me he's a bit of a hoarder. He's like, I don't presume you are as well. I'm like, no, I don't hold on to things very, you know, let stuff go. I do get sentimental with a few small things, but not too much. hard to find a tent for people that are 6'10". Yeah, totally. Totally. It's temperature tight, it's quite mild. I feel too warm right now after the walk and setting up the tent. I'll cool down once I'm stationary and just relaxing. But that's when the sleeping bag will do its job. I don't know what it's supposed to get down to tonight, but I don't think it's supposed to get anywhere close to 0. It's also overcast. It tends to cool down more when the night's clear. I love how much the Arc'teryx patch glows in the light. Alright, it's everyone's favorite part of the stream. It's ASMR time. Showing my parents stepping hoarders. They want to move into a bigger place because they feel the current one's too small, but really have too much crap. Yeah. I'd rather spend my money on experiences than things. Let me use that pad when you used X-Lite for $70 on eBay. I've used it since summer 2016. Right? No, summer 2017. It hasn't been that long. You're checking out. It's supposed to inflate these manually like that because it's down mat. You're getting moisture into the sleeping pad itself. It comes with this little hand pump thing, which is a fucking waste of space. I hate it. I threw it out, and I used a schnozzle bag instead, which I love. But then I broke my schnozzle bag, so I don't have anything to inflate it with. What is it? It's an X-Bed down mat light 5M. So yeah, it's not an X-Lite. Wait, that's Thermarest, isn't it? Base sleeping bag cushion anyway, otherwise you'd be on hard soil, which wouldn't be conductive to comfortable sleeping. It's inflated. I've got that much space between me and the ground. I've probably spent more nights sleeping on a closed cell foam inflatable pad than I have on an inflated pad. Well, actually, we're probably getting pretty close now that I've been streaming and used this the whole time I've been streaming. Nice thing about foam is you can't break it. Self-inflating ones are much thinner, and they don't fully self-inflate, right? I haven't seen one that actually fully self-inflates. But if you have a schnozzle bag, you can if you fill up the schnozzle and you just compress that air in, one bag full of air inflates this thing. It's really easy. But I broke the schnozzle bag. Womp 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 womp. And sleeping bag. This is a Thermarest Parsec -6. you're fully self-inflated, but it takes a while, about 10 minutes? Like fully? Nice. Does it make sense to wait till you get home to change phone, data service, etc.? Sometimes. Like, I get my data service is an international thing, so it's not a Canadian-based one. But I'd probably get a new phone with like a Canadian plan thing and just use it for streaming with. Holy shit, you introduced me to the concept of schnozzle. How did I not think of this? Schnozzle is the most amazing invention for inflating a sleeping pad. Schnozzle is the future. Schnozzle is life. I broke mine though. Because I break everything. Okay, maybe I won't do that right now. We'll hang them up later. We'll hang those up later. Expensive? Kind of. Kind of. But schnozzle is still love. Schnozzle is life. Schnozzle is everything. Just make my pillow. This is how I make my pillow. Okay. This is a down jacket. Boom. This is a fleece sweater. Boom. Put the inside. The inside is what I rest my face on. The inside of the jacket. There you go. All right. Let's throw the fleece jacket over top of the down jacket. There you go. You've got a pillow. Done it. We've made a pillow. Oh, battery's getting low. Do you find in the winter with long nights you sleep earlier? Yeah, I do. I sleep more in general. You could do this with a grocery bag, IMO? What, schnozzle? I'd like to see you try. How are you going to transfer the air from inside the grocery bag to your sleeping bag? With your fist? Doesn't even make sense. I don't know if it's TOS. Can I be in a base layer pants on stream? I always put pants on in the morning. They might not like me taking my pants off though. Plants of spore. Have you had any experience with big animals when in a tent? I've had a bear outside my tent in Oregon. Boars outside my tent in Germany. And then just coyotes, stuff like that. I'll just leave my pants on for now. But I have a 260 weight icebreaker merino wool base layer underneath this that I just leave on. Depending on how cold it was to get that night. It was not actual underwear such as boxers or briefs. Well, I'll just stay on the safe side. Unless big camping pigs are the things that have come closest at night for me too. They can be aggressive. They're looking for food essentially, and they can be territorial. I just stayed in my tent and I didn't have any good food, so they left me alone. It's too bright now that I'm close and personal. That's a bit better. Okay. Now we're set up, guys. Set up in the tent. Now what? Is it chilly there? I don't actually know the temperature. Does anyone know the temperature here? What do we want to do? 11 degrees Celsius. That's so mild. Oh, wow. 11 degrees Celsius. That's crazy. What country in Tipperary, I think. Netflix and chill time, pretty much.
Warm. Hope you had a good day, mate. Yeah, it's very warm outside. Which means I'll be quite warm with my setup. My sleeping bag's rated to -6 Celsius, but I can push it past that. So, we're good. We're good. You're in the superior Donegal, are you? What makes it superior? I'm not actually fighting you on this. I'm just curious. What sell Donegal to me? I was actually went through there, but it was quite nice. But sell it to me. Sell me this county. Everything is green. Are you using night vision? Yes, I am night vision. Mate, I'm from Cork. Sell me on Cork. Washing is sorted, Zedzy's perfect. Washing has been sorted. We've sorted the washing. Life's good. Oh, I don't know what to... I'm really struggling with this. Okay. So something about this Vodafone connection routing through Dallas, Texas, and then to San Jose ingest servers makes it not work. But if I use it and I just route it through direct to Twitch to London, England ingest servers without the RTMP server, it works okay. Can't sell you on any county. You're horrible. You do not get the job. You failed. Someone into wildlife, which part of Canada would you recommend visiting? Western Canada. British Columbia and Western Alberta. Yeah. Love green because there are no big towns, source cities, a lot of farmland, very fresh air, lovely beaches. Wait, that's you selling it? There's a lot of green in a lot of Ireland, right? But I agree. No big towns or cities, lots of farmland, very fresh air, and lovely beaches. But I think there's a lot of places like that. Maybe not Tipperary. So a lot of mountains because it's in the northwest. So great views. Okay. I like mountains. Okay. But like, so is it better than County Kerry? Because I think everything you said there essentially would be the same for Kerry, wouldn't it? Beaches, mountains, small towns, farming. Right? Or has Kerry become too touristy and Donegal still has a little bit of its original charm? Ever come here, visit Mount Aragal? Don't get it mixed up with the hotel like 4 minutes away. Also, we are easier to understand. We are OG AF. Okay. If you're looking for mountains, you should go to Kerry because of Kerry Mountain. It's huge. Is that the one on the ring of Kerry that we went past? We hitched the ring of Kerry a few days ago. 5 days ago. Some amount of days ago. See, the problem when we do the tent stream is once I get in here, I don't know. We have to figure out more tent activities. What can one do streaming from a tent? See, this is when I should be doing ASMR streaming, right? Can't believe we're still in Ireland. Why not? Why can't you believe it? What makes it hard to believe? Read a book to chat? I was thinking about doing a chapter every night. I was thinking about it. Some nights I just absolutely cannot stream in my tent. The book that we would read would have to be not copyrighted, I guess. Play Would You Rather. Are you intense early? Because it gets dark early and I don't hitchhike after a certain time. Once the sun goes down, that's the end of my hitchhiking day. I'm trying to avoid spending money as well, so I didn't go out drinking. With it getting dark early, I am mentally, I'm I don't want to go to bed yet.
What do I do? Oh, you drink. You eat food and you drink. Connection seems really good at the moment. It's stable. We're at 700 bitrate. That's the lowest bitrate you can stream at through Streamlabs, and we're direct to Twitch. But I am through my Vodafone connection, which is historically not that reliable. But that was using the RTMP server. Something about sending a Vodafone signal through the RTMP server, which is US based. They managed the fuck out of that connection. But running direct to Twitch in just servers in London, he likes it a lot more. Where are you, man? We're in Cashel. Able to stream movies? Yeah. I have unlimited data essentially, so I can stream whatever. If I can run a stream, I can stream a movie. If I can run a live stream, then I can. If I have enough upload to run the stream, I probably have enough download to stream a movie. Puppet show. Yeah. Got mountains everywhere where you are. That's nice. I like mountains. I'm from the Comox Valley, which, hence the name Valley, has mountains. And I miss mountains when I am away from home. Stoopkey. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. You in a tent tonight? Yes, this is my tent, and these are my feet. It's a tent night, which is actually quite nice. I spent the last 2 nights indoors, and I'm happy to be in my tent tonight. I do like sleeping in my tent. As strange as that may seem to a lot of people, I do like sleeping in my tent. It's my home. It's so private. It's just, it's nice. It's nice. I like it. What kind of tent do you have? This is a Marmot Tungsten 1P. 1P standing for one person. This is as wide as it goes. This is the mesh on this side. This is the mesh on this side. And that's what you got. Yeah. I like it, and it's a nice neutral green color. Stoopkey, you like camping as well? Nice. Have an apartment or a house? No. I travel full time. Wouldn't make sense to pay for an apartment that I don't use. How do you choose a spot? Satellite view. Find something wooded. Go there. Go camping during the summer with my parents and younger brother. We go for a week and come home for 2 to 3 days, then go back. We used to use a tent, now we use caravan. Do you like the caravan more? I do like sleeping in a tent. Until I don't. Until the winds start ripping. Then I have to micromanage my tent and get everything staked out better, and then it still gets all tossed around. Yeah. Frickin' Storm Diana. It's a rude storm. It's very rude. A lot roomier has a cooker, so it is better. Also less noise. Yeah, that sounds nice. I just guess for my purposes, you can't carry caravan on your back, and I'm hitchhiking. Makes it difficult for me. But you did sell it well. You sold that one well. Started binging your vids last night. Nice US series. Oh, did you? Like right from the beginning? From Port Angeles, Washington State? Day 1? There's a whole lot to it. If you haven't watched the stream before, and you're like, I want to see some hitchhiking. What is this dude doing in tent? I want to see some hitchhiking. Man, we've got so much footage from all the streaming I've done since April. It's a Marmot Tungsten UL 1P3. This isn't the UL version. UL stands for ultralight. This is the standard one-person version. The color on the ultralight version is a bit different, and they get the ultralight because they use thinner denier fabrics for both the floor and the fly. My hesitance to upgrade to that, because I was thinking about upgrading, I'm like, that's a clear upgrade. Less weight, less space. Was one, they changed the color to a more yellowish green, and 2, it's just lighter weight fabric, it's thinner fabric, and I'm guessing you're going to take a durability hit there, and I'm just going to break it. The problem with ultralight stuff is you usually sacrifice durability. There's a ton, so I didn't get far. Yeah, it'd take you a long time to catch up. I've streamed like 2,100 hours. You got raided from a game stream, and that's how I found you. Oh, well, welcome to the stream. Glad you made your way over here, or you got sent over here. Going into Waterford next. Go the mountain route over V. Cool views. You think I'd have any signal? Mountainous roads make me scared. For the stream's sake. For the stream's sake. For your guys' sake. I really, really, really want to be able to take you guys everywhere. And the only thing that really makes me like annoyed and stuff like that is when I can't actually make the stream work correctly. It really affects my mental state. If I can have the stream rocking good, we could have shit weather, be miserable. I'm like, yeah, this is fine. You guys are along with me. This is great. We'll deal with this. But if I can't get the stream to work, it could be a beautiful sunny day, and I'm just like, this sucks. Life sucks. This sucks. I hate this. It's cool you do this. You may have never considered this, but some viewers may have chronic medical issues that prevent them from traveling the world, so you provide a window into it. I have heard, I think a couple people have come in and say something along the lines of that. They have some kind of condition that makes it so they cannot travel, and this gives them, they get to travel along with the stream and see places they maybe might not get an opportunity to see themselves, which I think is really cool. I think that is really cool. Thanks for bringing that up. That's one interesting thing that might happen. Create YouTube and upload VODs relative to ad-friendly content. You could make a bit of side cash. We're looking at doing like a weekly, maybe highlight thing. Like this week in Hitchhiking. I just need someone to edit it. It's hard to find an editor. So, area Mount Ergol is... looks like something from Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings. Hey, we went to the castle from Game of Thrones in Northern Ireland. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. Just so you know, that's the back of my tent. What? No. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Murphy! Murphy's here. Murphy with the 8-month resub. Thank you for the 8 long months of continued support, Murphy. Thank you very much. You get mobile signal over the V? Okay, maybe we'll have to check it out. Don't know where exactly it is, but I'll have to go check it out. Our streams are great for that. Hitches is one of the best. But as far as stream quality, like objectively, the quality of the stream being ran, as in the video and audio and the stability, not one of the best. So much room for improvement, and that's what I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to improve stability. I'm trying to improve quality. I'm trying to improve the stream, the technical aspect of the stream. I think Hitchhiking makes for great live content. And there's going to be other people that are going to do it. Come this spring and summer, guaranteed there's going to be other people that are starting to do it. I'll have had a whole year of just being the one hitchhiker on Twitch. But other people are going to do it. It just makes good content. They'll probably do it just for the stream's sake, and not because they actually hitchhiked before or anything like that. They're like, this is a way to, you know, have an interesting live stream. But other people are going to be doing it. And, I don't know. I want to have a well-run stream. Good quality, good consistency. So I throw money at it. Yeah. Be better. If I wanted to hitchhike, we need to quit my job. If so, how would I make money abroad? Or do you have a budget until you go home? This is my job now, the streaming. So I never worked on my other trips before I started streaming. I'd work at home, save up money, quit my job, go travel, go back home, get a new job, work, save up money, quit my job, go travel.
Ghost stories. Miss Giggles, you want ghost stories? What was it last time? We pulled out the No Sleep subreddit, just like scary stories subreddit, and told one of those. Mikey, you'd like to hitch? Recommend giving it a try. Something small, something that you don't have to commit to too much. You might not like it. You might think you'd like it, and then not like it. I'm not saying that's the case, but it could happen. What's the streaming setup? OnePlus 6 cell phone, wide-angle lens, directional microphone on a selfie stick attached to a Joby Gorilla Pod with a battery attached to it to charge the stick of setup, and then a cellular modem for the internet. But we'll be upgrading that soon. We'll be like a gun run based kind of system, so live view. When you say gun run based, it's generally what people refer to as a live view based encoding setup, using a Sony action camera, AS300 and FDRX3000 action camera. This is Hitch Glowworm Edition. Yeah. I can't do the worm. 10 miles away from you is a town called Cahir. Anyone that will tell you the way to V. Okay. I have to hitchhike down a motorway to get down there. Or there's probably secondary roads, but that's the main road. Well, I'd like to travel, but not hitch, too risky for me, but I'd love to see landmarks like Berlin Wall, Memorial Battlefield from World War I, like the Somme of Verdun. Do it up. There's other ways to travel relatively inexpensively. But the big easiest way to you've major expenses while traveling. One of them is transportation. Hitchhiking makes that free, but it's wonderful. Buses are fairly inexpensive. You can do transportation for fairly free, or for fairly cheap, without hitchhiking. But hitchhiking is free. Accommodation. Sleeping in a tent outside, that's free. Boom. 2 big expenses gone, just because you hitchhiked and you slept in a tent. Don't have to do that. You can cut those down. But accommodation, like hostels, are reasonable, but you're still looking at like a 10-year hostel is really rare and really usually not that nice. You're looking at 15 to 25 euros a night, probably. Of that's just like you're gonna spend that every single day, and that adds up when you spend that every single day. So you have a budget. That impacts that quite a bit. And then it's like food would be your other main expense. Food and alcohol. And you can manage those. Like on old trips, I ate horrible food just because it was cheap, and I dumpster dived and managed my expenses as much as I could. Was it 4,400 Canadian in 8 months around the world, 23 countries on that trip, including flights across the oceans, and a week at Oktoberfest where I was actually buying beers, which were 11 euros 30 each. And also, I'll have you know, there's like not the tipping culture in Europe that much. When I first got my beer at Oktoberfest, and yes, there's a Discord. Someone can link the Discord. Got my first beer at Oktoberfest. It's 11:30 or whatever it was, and then they like gave you your change back, and then the lady just stood there with her hand out. She just stood there looking at me with her hand out. I'm like, while her hand's sitting there, I'm like, asked the people I was hanging out with, I'm like, so are you supposed to tip the servers here? And they're like, yeah, you usually just round it up to the nearest dollar, so I guess that was $12 or 12 euros. So I'm like, here, into the open hand, and then continued on with my life. How do you shower infrequently? Can I kiss the blondie stone? Probably not. Do you enjoy hitchhiking more with chat? I think I do. Does it feel different than it did before Twitch? Yes, it does. I'm always with people, hanging out with people, talking with you guys, where before I had a lot of downtime. I met any hostile people or muggers during your travels? Hostile people? Like, most hostile people I've met are drunk at bars, not from hitchhiking. I've met some like people that come off in an aggressive way, and I turn down the rides if they come off in a way where I'm like, I don't really feel like riding with you.
Should have done high five. It would have been low five because the hands down like this. You comfy? Pretty comfy. Yeah. Paid $15 for a 20-ounce beer at TwitchCon party. Was that the one at the stadium? Is that how much the freaking beer was there? Jesus. Ugh. Ugh. The best party was the Discord party. That was a good party. Worst weather you've camped in? The storm Diana in at Land's End was not a good camping idea. I was fine, but it was annoying. I camped out -32 in Nunavik. But the conditions were relatively fine. It wasn't a bad night at all. So if you're prepared, cold weather isn't bad. I had a -40 sleeping bag, a Mountain Harbor Ghost -40 sleeping bag. And when something's rated to -40 or the temperature's -40, you don't even have to specify which Celsius or Fahrenheit because they're the same. So that's nice. Too much of a gamer to hitch? Why can't you be a gamer and hitchhike? Like I said again, sightseeing would be my cup of tea. Or go to one of 2 countries here and do it. Gotta pay for Diplo, I guess. I'd never heard of him. I don't know who. I didn't, and yeah. I don't know. I didn't know who, when I got there they were playing. I showed up to the main TwitchCon party pretty late, so. And then the music stopped and like, when was it supposed to go to 11? Didn't the music stop at like 10? So you had like an hour of just like everyone in a stadium kind of being like, huh, interesting. It's the most amount of people we've had in the tent at one time too. It's a very entertaining stream. Thank you. I guess like being in the tent is just the Q&A section. We just hang out here in the tent and I answer questions, I guess. Passing guest, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch Hackers. Appreciate that. Time for me to head off. Have a good night, Trevor. Alright, Psychedelic Monk. Good night. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Yeah. I just always feel like I should be doing something. I'm not good at like streaming and just being like, I am sitting here. Like at least when you're going to eat, you're like, I am eating something, then we're doing something else. Can anyone go to TwitchCon? Yeah, anyone can go to TwitchCon. Mikey, if you want to go to TwitchCon Berlin and they release tickets, buy the tickets, go there. You'd be going as a community member. So there's different like, it's all the same price, but you have like a different type of badge depending on whether you watch streams, whether you stream yourself and you're affiliated or you're partnered. Watch some VODs. The old man from Iceland that you hitchhiked with was so nice. Didn't know there was such variety in people who picked up hitchhikers. Always hesitant because I think, what if they're not friendly? But you prove me and others wrong. Like, you're still taking a chance on a complete stranger. You look at someone, you make a judgment call whether you think they'd be friendly, someone you associate with well, or not as the driver. And like, it's a 2-party consent kind of system. Like if you get driving and you're like, I don't really want to ride with this person, you can kick them out. I have yet to be kicked out of a ride, but you can be like, I'm gonna stop here. This is the end of the road. And I've had people that have picked me up and told me stories about kicking out a hitchhiker for a variety of reasons. Yeah. And same for me. Like if I want to get out of a car, you tell them you want to get out of the car. You can try and pass it off as something that's like not like, I don't want to ride with you. It'd be like, oh yeah, my friend lives down there. I'm gonna get out at this gas station and he'll meet me here. Do you buy the tickets? The tickets aren't released yet, I don't think. I have heard that this one's probably going to sell out. So the TwitchCon San Jose, you could buy tickets right up to like a day or 2 before, because they actually did sell out. And then some people were upset because they haven't sold out before. but yeah, I'm sure you'll hear about it when they release tickets. I heard that Canada isn't that much different from Ireland, especially Newfoundland. Would you agree with this? Yeah, I'd say, especially in Newfoundland, there's definitely some. Ireland and Newfoundland have a similar feel to them, and Newfoundland is my favorite province behind British Columbia, and British Columbia is my favorite because I'm biased because I'm from there, and Ireland's one of my top 3 countries I've ever traveled in. So there's correlation in my mindset about those 2 places as well, and you can see some similarities in the accents between Newfoundlanders and Irish. I was feeling more hesitant to pick up a hitchhiker who was a male. Understandable, and like the majority of people that pick me up are guys, 80% guys, 20% women, but women still pick me up. I don't know. I understand not want to pick someone up for your safety, whether you're a guy or a girl or whatever, and I don't hold that over anyone that drives past. People drive past, like, we're going in the same direction, they're going to where I'm going, they don't want to pick me up. No hard feelings. I understand I want to pick up a hitchhiker. There's probably going to be a point in my life, like, I'll pick up most hitchhikers, but there'll probably be times in my life where I'm just like, whatever type of day I'm having, I'm like, I don't feel like being social. There's going to be a time in my life where I'm going to drive past a hitchhiker and I'm going to be like, I don't feel like it. Says the person who's hitchhiked over 1,000 times. My battery's about to die. Like, I bet that's going to happen at some point. And that's okay. You don't have to pick everyone up. Yeah, this one. Because you don't know if they have bad intentions. I choose to live my life like not worrying too much. If I get burned, then I get burned, but at least I'll have lived. Someone come to your tent at night. No, well, I've had twice someone stumble into my tent, but they just turned around and walked the other direction. Alright, should be on charge now. Yeah, we're down to 5%. Also about selling Donegal to National Geographic has this as a title for an article. Donegal, driving the Wild Atlantic Way. Driving Donegal's stretch of the Wild Atlantic Way reveals dramatic landscapes filled with mystery and legend. The Wild Atlantic Way is where Mount Irigal is. Sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. Did I miss some stuff? Yeah, but you look friendly. I'm going back to see if I missed anything while I was doing the battery thing. That is by design. I try to look clean and presentable and friendly as I'm going about, because that's all someone has to base off whether they're going to pick you up or not. I don't understand how you keep all that equipment charged on the road like that. Well, a phone-based setup actually isn't that power hungry, so it's just to run a cell phone and one modem. Current setup. That'll change very soon. I have I had 10, I think I have 9 now. 9 big batteries. Like big mobile batteries. They're very heavy. They're very big. Like the biggest ones, I had 2, now I only have 1 because I broke one. It's 25,000 milliamp hours. Your cell phone battery is probably between 3 and 4,000 milliamp hours. So it's on the low end 3,000. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 20. 8 times bigger battery. Now, it is true, like I'm not going to get 25,000 milliamp hours of effective use out of a 25,000 milliamp hour battery. Every step along the way, you're losing things. So I'm probably only getting like 17,000 milliamp hours of actual usage, I'm guessing, out of a 25,000 milliamp hour battery. But still, you get a lot from it. Math whiz? Yeah, that's what you guys came here for, right? You have a gun for protection? No, I'm from Canada. Donegal is pronounced Donegal. Donegal. How do you charge the charging batteries? Like last night, I was offered a place to stay in Newcastle West by a guy that met me on the street in Dingle, Ireland. So I'm inside, sleeping on an actual bed in a spare bedroom. Nice. And there's an outlet. I can charge. So the initial thing on the wall has 4 USBs in it, and I plug in another USB like thing, and it has 6 USB slots in there, so I can charge 10 things at once. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty fancy. Hey Slipstream, how's it going? What is this? Why is that a thing? What are you? Bark, 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 bark. Why not just have one huge 250,000 milliamp hour battery instead of several? I couldn't bring that on an airplane. That would be really annoying to charge everything. Like right now I have a battery attached to my camera setup. So this can all be mobile, separate from my backpack and stuff like that. So there's a battery attached to one of the legs here. I find that very convenient. You have one 250,000 milliamp hour battery, then you just have like a 10-pound brick of batteries. And like I'd have to have it in my backpack, placed close to my back so the weight wasn't pushed to the back. I'd have to have cords attached to the camera because eventually I'll need to recharge the camera during the day. Like, you lose mobility, you lose really flexibility with one huge battery. Cool, thanks for answering. Love the stream, by the way. Thank you, Loco for Christ Live. Difficult to keep in contact with loved ones or partners while hitchhiking. I've broken relationships from this type of lifestyle, traveling all the time, and loved ones. Yeah, I don't stay in contact with them as much as maybe I should. But now that I stream it, they can check in whenever they can. So if they're like, I wonder what Trevor's up to, they can always come into the stream and see and say hi if they want to. You have a good day with Jerome? Yeah, and we did the radio interview today. Alright. What station? I forget what it's called. 102 something. Radio entry. Yeah, it was recorded. It'll be edited, and then they'll put it up. Apparently, Jerome's going to message me the details when and if it becomes a thing. When and if it becomes a thing. Man, Shook is just killing it with his streams in Bangkok. He's pulling great numbers. It's awesome. Who Shook? The real Shook one. Can you drop the F-bomb on there? On where? Hey, there's Mod City. You got Mod City up here in the chat. That's cool.
think. No, that's not what I meant to do. Oops, I sent nothing. I'll do it through here. Then we get up in the morning, sun up. Yeah, it's really whenever I feel like getting up. Looks like Alex doing something outdoorsy, so that's up my alley. So I think we'll give Alec a host and see what he's up to. Not sure what he's up to. Is he still doing his traveling around America trip? I don't know. Been to the Rock yet? No, but probably tomorrow. I'll probably check it out before I leave town. Time to kick off tomorrow by 9 GMT. Alright, well, thank you for watching today. I apologize for such a late start to the stream. We only streamed for like 4 hours because I got such a late start. But we did catch one ride. We did hitchhike today. So that's good. Back to the hitching. And tomorrow will be a full day of hitchhiking. Unless everything crashes and burns, which seems like a possibility. Just in time to hi and bye. Hey, Firefly Whisper, bye. Firefly Whisper. Tomorrow will be a bigger stream day. And I'm guessing I'll have to run it direct to Twitch because in rural places I get a much better connection off of Vodafone than any other network. And my Vodafone connection runs a whole lot better, not through the RTMP server, which I don't know why, but that's the reality of the situation. So we'll probably be direct to Twitch, which means when we do lose connection, because we will, even though it's better, it's not perfect, the stream goes offline. Which is great. Anyway, but we'll figure that out tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow for a whole day of hitchhiking. I'm going to pass you guys off to Alec Ludford. I don't know where he is. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something outside. So go say hi. Click join when I host. Get your hitch raids out there and stuff and things. Do that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Good night. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night, everyone. Bye.